There was a young woman named Mia who had always dreamed of speaking English confidently. She could understand many English words. She could read simple stories, watch English videos, and even write short sentences. But when it was time to speak, she became afraid. Every morning, Mia practiced English in front of her mirror. She would smile and say, "Good morning. My name is Mia. I want to improve my English." Then she would stop. "What if I say it wrong?" she whispered. "What if someone laughs at me? What if they think I'm not smart?" So every time she wanted to speak, she stayed quiet. One Monday morning, Mia went to a small coffee shop before work. There was a foreign customer standing near the counter. He looked confused. He pointed at the menu and asked Mia, "Excuse me, do you know which coffee is the most popular here?" Mia understood the question. She knew the answer, but she became nervous. She wanted to say, "The caramel latte is very popular." Instead, she stood quietly. Then she took a deep breath. "The caramel coffee," she said slowly. "It is very popular." The customer smiled. "Thank you." Mia smiled back. As she walked away, something surprised her. Nothing bad happened. The customer didn't laugh. He didn't criticize her. He simply understood her. That small moment stayed in her mind all day. That evening, Mia talked to her older brother, Daniel. "Daniel," she said, "I think I'm afraid of making mistakes when I speak English." Daniel smiled. "Everyone makes mistakes, but I feel embarrassed." "Why?" "Because I think people will judge me." Daniel looked at her and said, "Mia, when you learned to ride a bicycle, did you fall?" "Yes." "Did you stop learning because you fell?" "No." "Then why should English be different?" Mia became quiet. Daniel continued, "You didn't learn to ride a bicycle by watching other people ride. You learned by trying, falling, getting back up, and trying again." He smiled. Speaking English is the same. Mia thought about his words. The next day, she decided to make a small change. Instead of trying to speak perfect English, she would simply try to communicate. At work, her coworker asked, "Did you have a good weekend?" Mia answered, "Yes. I go to the beach with my friends." She stopped. She realized her grammar was wrong. She should have said, "Yes, I went to the beach with my friends." For a moment, she felt embarrassed, but then she smiled. I went to the beach with my friends." Her coworker smiled. "That sounds nice." Again, nothing bad happened. Mia began to understand something important. A mistake was not a failure. A mistake was information. It showed her what she needed to learn. Over the next few weeks, Mia started speaking more. She ordered food in English. She asked questions. She talked to coworkers. She practiced with friends. Sometimes she forgot words. Sometimes her grammar was wrong. Sometimes she pronounced a word incorrectly. But every time she made a mistake, she told herself, "It's okay, I'm learning." One evening, Mia joined an English conversation group. There were people from different countries. At first, she was nervous. Then the group leader asked, "What is one dream you have for your future?" Mia took a deep breath. She looked around the room. Then she began, "My dream is to travel around the world. I want to meet different people and learn about different cultures." Her voice was shaking, but she continued, "I know my English is not perfect. Sometimes I make mistakes, but I don't want to be afraid anymore." The room became quiet. Then everyone smiled and clapped. Mia smiled. She felt something she had never felt before. She was proud of herself, not because her English was perfect, but because she had spoken despite being afraid. That night, Mia wrote one sentence in her notebook. "I don't need perfect English. I need the courage to speak." From that day forward, she stopped asking herself, "What if I make a mistake?" Instead, she asked, "What can I learn from this mistake?" And little by little, her English improved, not because she stopped making mistakes, but because she stopped being afraid of them. The lesson: if you're learning English, remember this. You don't have to speak perfect English to communicate. Don't wait until your grammar is perfect. Don't wait until you know every word. Don't wait until you feel completely confident. Start speaking now. Make mistakes, learn from them. Try again. Every mistake brings you one step closer to becoming a better English speaker. And one day, you'll look back and realize the English you were once afraid to speak became the English you speak with confidence.